तो ये सिम्फनी ऑफ चैरियट्स है, ये जॉन कीट से हाईली इंस्पायर्ड है. When I'm finally put to rest, please don't weep at my casket. Don't be sad. Don't regret. You were a great parent. I tried for many a time. It's just I fell in love with a crime. Not even a scream or a cry. Only a tear was shed to say my final goodbye. The muffled hushes of the breath, having a meeting with peacefulness. Call it many names in amused rhyme. I got reduced to being an empty shell by the crime. To seize upon the midnight with no pain, while my heart pouring forth my soul into an urn of no shame. I took the twilight divulge with no maps or help, just by myself, failing in the art that is called life. But I got my so-called prize. Finally, the first and the last thing I was able to achieve. The suicide wasn't the best choice, but somehow it made sense at that time. Gazing upon the Miller world beyond my ailing room, silently hoping the world ends without any doom. The flowers in the meadows, they call out to me, like an old friend waiting to share a symphony. And so, I went there. And now, I rest there. Nobody watched me before. Now, I'm constantly watched. As the fleeting rainbow in the meadow's realm, the rose-tinted glasses shine on my reverie bed. The birds of roses set ablaze. Some are burning, some left in haze. Some left untouched, yet to bloom. But me, I have vanished, consumed by doom. The water I taste now is warm and salty. Likely the sea? Probably coming from a country far away. Hope it's healthy. इसका नाम है My Words, The Truth I Bespoke. She lies in agony, eyes moist with mist, gazing at the meadow far away from her window. She contemplates her life choices like a good old widow. She, who never asked to be saved, just to be embraced. She, who never asked for the food, just to be called a fool. She who never whined, hoping for a day's worth of shine. She who suffered in silence. Now, the silence is her pride. Yes, she made bad choices. So what? It's her way to survive. She who stuffed her mouth with stones. Still, it's better than being left alone. She who cries her eyes out in rain, hoping to be never seen again. She who wanna be a goal, not to flaunt, but to haunt. She whose wings were torn apart, her glow was dimmed from afar. She whose shackles are now torn apart, just so she could rise, a phantom star from afar. She whose wings grew once again, this time hoping for a new change. She who now recalls, she who now soars, she who now cries, she who now roars. The times have finally changed. Now she climbs her way to fame. She who never asked to be born, just so she could mourn. Her life, a tragic, endless war, just so she could become something more. She is mine. Her soul is mine. Her body is mine. leaving behind the terror of nights, her trembling fear of lights. She who now rises into a daybreak that's wonderfully clear. Yes, she rises, using the gift that universe has given, a chance to rise again, a chance for a change. She is the dream and the hope to survive. Yes, she is the dark divine. Her soul rises, her voice mesmerizes, her glow tantalizes. Finally, she rises, and she rises. Thank you.